So these are our new Walton Slicers. Now we've got three sizes of them, the 8.7, the 10-inch, and the 12-inch. Now the big difference is on the 12-inch. We've managed to drop a good amount of weight, I think about 12 pounds, by removing the two braces that were on the front of the carriage. Now that was designed to help hold the product up against the back of the carriage, but we did some testing and determined that it wasn't really effective at it. We were still getting tails. So we decided to go with a new model and mimic the two smaller ones. So it is a lot lighter, easier to move around, but still gives you all the power. We wanted to go ahead and see how all these slicers would do on a bunch of different things. So all three of them, we did bread, which all of them did great, but honestly, it's just as easy to cut bread with a knife, if not easier. Then we did some zucchini, and it did awesome on that. Perfect size zucchini every time. Good if you want to do deep fried zucchini slices, anything like that. We then did cheese. Now on the cheese, we found out a couple of interesting things. The little 8.7-inch would do it, but it struggled. It didn't quite have the power to get through a block of Swiss cheese. The 10 and the 12-inch did it no problem, zipped right through it. And while the 8.7-inch did get through it, it would pause the blade, so I would think that this one should not be used on cheese. These two, however, perfectly fine for cutting block cheese. We then did some summer sausage, and they all did awesome at that. One important note is it is much better for how quick you can slice it if you only come to the back edge of the blade. And what I mean by that is as soon as the back edge of your product has cleared the blade, start pulling back again. If you go too far, you run the risk of it getting trapped between the blade guard and the blade and it tilting your product on the way back. Then you have to stop, hopefully turn off the machine, reach over, reposition it, and go again. Whereas if you stop right at the perfect time and pull back, you can go as fast as you want. And they really do. I mean, they zip. These are really well-made machines. We also did some cured sausage and it went right through those, no problems at all. And then we're making some jerky. So we froze up pieces of eye of the round and ran them through, and all three of them did great on that. Again, the small one did bog down when we had a really frozen solid piece, but you could certainly use it for making jerky if you freeze your beef. Just has to be a little bit defrosted, can't be frozen solid.